Well, what a moment this is as the notorious Conor McGregor, the champ, makes his return to the greatest proven ground in mixed martial arts. You know McGregor cares an awful lot about his MMA legacy, so you know this return to the UFC was an eventuality. Perhaps it took longer than many fans expected, but the present is Conor McGregor walking back to the octagon here tonight.
Conor McGregor has that it factor, along with a fantastic and creative striking game, a very good ground game, and extreme confidence in himself. All these make for a fan-favorite combination.
A father of four, the underground king, Eddie Alvaraz, MMA pioneer in a lot of respects. He was doing this long before a lot of his contemporaries, and it sort of felt like a Lifetime Achievement Award when he won the UFC lightweight title July of 2016 with a devastating knockout of Rafael dos Anjos. Later was stopped by Conor McGregor, but Eddie Alvaraz still going strong here, more than 30 fights in to his pro career.
This guy has incredible takedown defense. Out of all the fighters in the UFC, he's amongst the most difficult to get to the mat.
And now our tail of the tape for this lightweight scrap. Alvarez is 5 years the elder. McGregor will have a 5-inch reach advantage. To get us started with the official introductions, here is Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the main event of the evening. When the action begins, our referee in charge of the octagon, Mario Yamasaki. And now, this is the moment UFC fans around the world have been waiting for. Live from the MGM Grand Garden Arena in Las Vegas, it's time! 5 rounds in the UFC lightweight division. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner. This man is a kickboxer, holding a professional record of 21 wins, 4 losses. He stands 5 feet 9 inches tall, weighing in at 155 pounds. Fighting out of Dublin, Ireland, the notorious Conor McGregor! And now introducing his opponent, fighting out of the red corner. This man is a boxer, holding a professional record of 29 wins, 6 losses, and 1 no contest. He stands 5 feet 9 inches tall, weighing in at 155 pounds. Fighting out of Philadelphia, Pennsylvania, Eddie Alvaraz.
All right, I gave instructions to you guys in the locker room. I want you guys to follow my orders at all times, defend yourself at all times. Touch gloves. Good luck.
They touch him up, and we are underway.
Here we go, first round, you ready? You ready?
Well, it is a venue that has hosted some of the biggest fights in combat sports history, and we are back for more, ready to go with live action underway here at the MGM Grand Garden Arena in Las Vegas. All right, early action here. Conor McGregor, you know about the physical gifts, you know how well he controls and manages distance, but from a mental standpoint, this is an intimidating proposition for a lot of fighters. He's beaten a lot of guys before they even make the walk on fight night. Early action here, we'll see how McGregor handles it. Try to establish that jab. Joe, what are you looking for out of him here in the early going?
One thing to look out for in this fight are the counter shots of Conor McGregor. Side control again.
Alvaraz gets in the clinch. Well, he's staying busy in the clinch here, Joe. Lands a nice punch there. Mixing in some shoulder strikes there. Battling for hook. Looks a little wobbly on his feet.
This could be it. And he's looking for that left. Such good movement in there. Beautiful leg kick. The kick lands, he's stunned.
He's got hurt here. Under 2 minutes to go in a back-and-forth first round here. Joey missed with that straight right attempt. Level change there, goes for the takedown.
Excellent movement here on the ground. He lands a big shot from the bottom. He's trying to lock up that north-south choke. He's got that north-south choke tight. He wants to move his opponent's left arm out of the way. That's the arm that's defending. Once he gets that out of the way, then he can work the choke. That's a wrap, folks.
Will do it.
Round was almost over, but he sunk in the submission and got the victory.
Yeah, you've got to admire the focus and the commitment to getting the finish. You could tell he was in hot pursuit of that submission much earlier in the round, but he didn't want to rush it, so he sets it up beautifully, lets it materialize almost organically, and ultimately gets the desired result.
And here we can see it again. That's a real tight choke here. And here we see it again. Beautiful submission victory.
So there he is, your winner by submission, and that's exactly how you put the rest of this division on notice. Looks like this guy could be a factor moving forward in this division.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Mario Amasaki's calling stopping this contest at 4 minutes, 17 seconds in the very first round. Declaring the winner by tap out,
So the Underground King rises up yet again. Doubt this man at your own peril, folks. Eddie Alvarez with a big win tonight. He continues to take on all challengers and more often than not get his hand raised, even when he's sharing the octagon with a fellow lightweight elite. A huge win tonight for Philadelphia's finest.